This is the Osborne Cup, an annual American rules croquet tournament held in September of each year at the croquet lawns in Central Park in New York City. Your tournament director is Tim Rapuano, who's also the Northeast Regional USCA Vice President. And I think Peter Timmins, who's the president of the New York Croquet Club, is the tournament manager. This is high-low doubles, a format that's a tradition at this event and one of the best teaching formats out there. Courtney Green at 4.5, playing blue, and David Isaacs at -1.5 will play black because the higher handicap player went first in the first pairing. In the second pairing, the lower handicap player follows so as to take advantage of the handicap differential. Norris Settlemyre, thus at -1.5, is playing red, and Mark Ski will be playing yellow.
I definitely think court 2 is the worst court. It's like they got a carpet in the middle.
Wait till you play court 1. Court 4 was no treat either. Court 1 historically has always been the worst.
As they're discussing, these courts have a lot of character. They're crammed into long bowling pitches, so the length is regulation, but they're only about 56 feet wide. And you can't cut down a tree in Central Park without an act of Congress, so the grass struggles.
It's paying a lot of respect to Courtney.
Yeah.
But you can't beat the ambience in New York City. My wife will always come to this tournament. So Courtney Green gets the first break. Bob and Ted suggest that rushing Pioneers into position is not a great idea, and this is why. Now he's going to have to do a takeoff to get back to hoop 3, and his hoop 4 Pioneer is by the peg, so he'll have to do a ball-to-ball break for a couple of hoops. He would have been a little better off to just tap that ball, send black all the way to hoop 4 while he got to red at hoop 3 in a split shot. That said, this is how breaks were run in the beginning, I'm told, leaving a ball at the peg and then coming back to it after every hoop rather than sending out Pioneers. A tactic that's certainly out of favor these days.
This wind feels good though.
It does. It's a beautiful fall day.
He was trying to do a half roll. He wanted blue up by black.
Right.
but he
Now
didn't.
he's got a tough shot.
He didn't get the second ball.
Now he's gonna go out.
No good reason to get partner dead now, since that next hoop is going to be quite difficult.
Because yeah, if you connect it, keep that break alive.
Blue is dead on red, so red's discouraging setting up at hoop 3.
And it paid off for you.
Yeah.
You didn't take that first attack and then.
Because this is a natural teaching format, there's a lot of consultation like this.
So Mark and Courtney are like similar handicaps.
Standard deadness board with the addition of clip positions for each ball.
Oh, Mark Ski. Yeah, I think so.
And with Norris Settlemyre joined up nearby, they know an attack is coming. And it's probably safer to promote blue at its hoop 4 rather than have a showdown at hoop 2, which everybody else is for.
Is the bathroom in that building? Do you need a key to get to it?
You do.
Can I borrow yours?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yep.
Looks like he's setting up for a shorter, safer rush to the hoop. Black was, of course, cleaning for hoop 2 at the start of this. Leave red as the pioneer for hoop 3. Not sure why he went so short with yellow. Obviously changing directions, whether to make his break easier or go back and pick up blue, I don't know. But it's irrelevant because black went out. Blue's only 3 or 4 yards away, so yellow can't set up. The board hasn't changed, just illustrating the information they have to work with. Yellow passes because Norris wants him to have a better rush to his hoop.
All right, thanks, Paul.
No problem.
Is that the sheep's meadow?
Yep. It's been a game of...
Chest. Nobody's going for it.
No, they keep gifting one another breaks.
I think what's going on here is red went out right behind yellow, so it can go on either side of yellow up to 9 inches away. Black plays next. Black wants red. So he's putting red on the other side of yellow to make it more difficult for black to come get it and do anything with it. This is to discourage the attack by black on these two balls. And that's why he put red so close to yellow and not 9 inches away. I'm sure he'll let me know if I'm wrong about that. Red gave yellow the rush to hoop 3. Blue is for hoop 5. Planning to put both balls in position since red is dead on yellow.
Yeah.
And now they are vulnerable, to say the least.
Those guys, Noel and Ryan, they're using their Buffalo Croquet
Email?
email.
Yeah. You got it.
Send them a few pics. So it's going to you.
I have the email. They get the email. They have the Instagram account. I do too. I was gonna post a couple.
Okay, good.
Looks like yellow's rushable to blue's hoop 5. But you do have to hit it. That was a break to the peg he just gave up.
Unbelievable.
What just happened?
Courtney just missed a ball 3 feet in front of him. He was trying to rush it all the way back to his hoop. Just hit it right over.
So, Norris must be dead on yellow.
Yeah, he is.
ball retrieval from the boundary in a lawn bowling pitch requires bending over. They must think yellow can make hoop 3. Otherwise, he could have just set up, wired from red.
Hello?
Wow.
Hi there. Are you in a cab yet? Oh, you did? Wow. Yeah. So you're not even out of the plane yet? Just open it on your phone and show you. And it's not a bad walk. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. Bye-bye.
No deadness incurred by red for knocking blue out. Does leave him close by and vulnerable to use by black, but blue's dead on red, so he can't do a leave for blue out of this.
At least you get in the car and you know in 7 hours I'll be there. There's no delays.
Right.
Bags. You can get to the Buffalo airport like 15 minutes before your flight.
Yeah.
And then it was just like kind of a miracle. Only got done in like 20 minutes, something like that. It's like if it was like that all the time, it wouldn't be such a pain in the ass. But.
Yeah, my ex-wife was a flight attendant for Pan Am.
Yeah.
This comes up several times in this game. These guys are good friends who play together all the time. Otherwise, there would have been a referee to watch this shot. Had he hit yellow, it would have gone a lot farther.
She could get to work quicker by living in Buffalo than she could from her apartment downtown.
Wow.
Because she'd go to the airport. She's a flight attendant. She don't have to be there. Like, when I practice hitting balls, I hit them all the time. I think I just stand over it too long.
What cross street's your hotel at?
48 and in between 10th and I don't know if there's an 11.
Oh, Jesus, that's a walk.
I know. I was looking for a cab. I was walking down 10th. Thinking I'll just grab a cab.
You gotta download Uber, man.
Yeah, I got Uber.
There you go. You call it, and it comes to you.
Yeah. Well, yesterday there's a million cabs on 10th. I just flagged one out there. Took a ride to 69. He had two balls there. Shouldn't he have gotten a little better positioning out of all that?
I don't. I feel like he was trying to do. I don't know if he was trying to do a croquet out. I think he was trying to send black to red, and you just kind of messed the shot up. Is my guess.
Okay. Blue. What's ever.
Just shooting the ball. Yeah, he missing.
Ooh, black. Just really tucking. Long balls. Go hit a few.
There's a lot of partner deadness, and they're all for 3, 4, or 5, so they're going to play cat and mouse for a while. I guarantee you there's a reason that he put red there, but I don't know what it is. He could have blocked blue's shot on yellow by putting red on the other side. Maybe it's a Tice. When red came over there, it didn't quite make the 9-inch line, so it looks like blue still has a shot on yellow. Blue and black are up by 1 hoop, but their partner deadness is making them be aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if this is what Norris was trying to get him to do all along. Because now he can go get clean at hoop 3. He wanted blue a little closer to 5 as a pioneer for yellow. And now the score is tied, but it's definitely advantage red and yellow because blue and black are partner dead. So black just passes, and maybe he'll fix the board while he's at it. Yes, there we go. Interesting. He had plenty of room to get red down toward the peg if he wanted to get a break going. Blue is only live on yellow. I think Norris was trying to get him to put blue up where he's standing so he would have room to send blue a long way away and give red a rush to hoop 4. Just to be clear, the rules don't allow you to leave your mallet there like Norris is doing, indicating the aiming point through the stroke. But this is a teaching format, so they waived that rule, I guess. And it didn't help anyway. Giving up their partner ball deadness advantage for no good reason. And now he's carefully designating a spot that gives blue a shot on yellow, the only ball it's live on. If you haven't been here before and you're looking this place up on your GPS, that's West Drive out there. The lawns are north of the sheep meadow and west of Le Pain Quotidien in Central Park. The cut rush on yellow to hoop 5 only gets him a 2-ball break, and black is lurking over there, live on both opponent balls. Norris Settlemyre is your quintessential croquet attack dog, but he's not going to do it unless the odds are in his favor. That I can't explain unless he mistakenly thought yellow was for hoop 5. Wow. This leaves black a much shorter shot on yellow than he would have had otherwise. And red's now set for yellow to come down and help him make hoop 6 if he's still there. Yellow's dead on blue, so maybe he can get away with setting up now. Wow. Now yellow and red are up by 3, but with all that deadness and all those balls sitting out there, opportunity abounds. And opportunity is lost. Still complicated, though. Looks like they're planning for yellow to try a jump shot. He's marking the balls in case it hits red, on which he's dead. There must be a shortage of referees, because usually you wouldn't let the partner make this call. Great jump shot. One should call a referee for this shot, but these guys trust each other to call faults on themselves. Setting up for blue's 3-ball break. This is my first time watching Courtney Green play. I'm guessing in another year that break's going to the peg. Now, however, he's created a very interesting situation. One-back tactics. It was at this very hoop in this very tournament several years ago that I introduced Pete Timmins to one-back tactics. I'm sure he remembers. What Norris wants to do is hit black, send it as a pioneer to hoop 6, rush peel blue, take the one-back clearance on his own ball red, and get a 3-ball break going. But he didn't read the script. He's setting a 3-ball break for blue when it makes one back. He's also setting a 4-ball break for yellow if he hits blue on this next shot.
So, good day so far. Otherwise.
pulling it off, guys. I gotta tell you, I didn't know this was gonna happen to this degree. I thought we were gonna be shot out, shit out of luck.
Yeah. So I'm gonna owe you money for
That would have been a game winner.
Carmine for my wife, and then my daughter came last night.
Okay. So one dinner and one cocktail party.
Right.
I think it's $200.
Okay. Can I give you cash? Okay. Because I don't have insurance.
How was your dinner last night?
Red's going to take the one back clearance.
I had a little bolognese.
Oh, that's the winner. No, we're not going on Friday. I mean on Saturday. Carmine's is my favorite Italian restaurant in New York.
Is it? Where is it?
91st and Broadway.
Okay.
There's one in Broadway, 44th Street, Times Square.
I don't know if this little dance move was cause or reaction, but that's another game-winning shot missed. And he left blue off the boundary with red sitting right there.
Okay.
And in my 30 years of going to Carmine's, but I'm checking out, so I'm gonna head home.
Okay. I got one more game and then I'm heading home.
You see that you can again. This is the newer version of what I was holding on to, right? Yeah, yo can.
I've had that for a year or two.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Because mine didn't have the fucking digital either. And it doesn't always fit. The cylinder's not good. Some of the cylinders are double wides.
Oh, well. How big
Not
your
the width.
pressure?
Not the depth.
Oh, the width?
It doesn't sit inside of it.
Yeah, that's good.
I got the same one, except that it doesn't have the.
So red and yellow are cleaning for 6 and 1 back respectively, and black's only live on yellow. I think they're claiming that Norris should have marked blue in, and because he didn't, it was misplaced position. There is no penalty for misplaced position in American rules, so you just bring it back, mark it properly, and do it again.
Almost looks like he's calling a fault or something.
The do-over. Why are they doing it over?
I'm not sure.
What hoop is he going?
I think it's for 6.
Blue for yeah.
Jesus. They're doing this morning during my game too.
Are they recording it?
I think they're doing. I think they're doing like a show for babies. I see like a whole bunch of strollers over there. I remember there used to just be a nice little jazz quartet that you could hear. This seems got to be close to over. I got at least an hour, 5 minutes. Maybe there's another 10 minutes.
might borrow your key again. Pound in water.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a piss at some point as well.
All right, thanks, Paul.
Black could shoot at yellow now, but it wouldn't do him any good because he can't use one-back tactics on red because he's dead on it. It would just make him 3-ball dead for nothing, so he'll go set up at his hoop 4 instead. Black took the one-back clearance, and yellow comes to hassle black at his hoop. Everybody's clean. Red and yellow are up by 4, and we're getting awfully close to last turns.
Last turn.
Sounds as if black is indeed first and last. Blue is for 2 back, so he has 5 hoops left to make, enough to make up the difference and go 1 hoop ahead. Or while you're setting up the break for blue, you set one up for yourself at the same time. He makes this hoop, he's got a 4-ball break. And once again, we have a game.
So there's a public bathroom right around it.
Yeah.
I only slowed this down because it looks like he hits it with a beveled edge. It's not a fault because it's not a hampered stroke, but You could make the argument for a simple drive shot here instead.
Oh, I don't know.
No, court one's over there. This is 3. And I know we're playing on this.
Oh.
So close.
He had all the balls out there.
Blue could still win it by rotating black and then making 2 back off red to get a 3-ball break going. So yellow needs to hit something.
Last week.
Oh, what?
And if he was shooting at blue, he'll never admit it.
Did I give you the keys?
Yeah. So who's Bill pulling in to sub for you?
I don't know. Maybe Strava. I know they. Who are they playing? Maybe McWicked. So when are we gonna do playoffs in that league?
Sounds like the 30th.
Of this month.
Yeah.
They're talking about playing games to 7.
Yeah. Keep it going faster.
That's Norris's deep thinking position. Not exactly a Rodin, but iconic nonetheless. Get them both out of bounds. Blue and black are down by 3 now, and blue has 1 long shot to save the game. So close again.
Close.
So in the semifinal match, Norris Settlemyre and Mark Ski take David Isaacs and Courtney Green 14-11. They went on to lose to Paul Neubecker, your videographer, and Ginny Brandhover in the final, 18-6.
Yep.